Hey there, this is John Henny. I am a voice teacher and the author of Beginning Singing, which you can find on Amazon in print and Kindle. It's actually a bestseller in the voice music category, so please check that out if you're interested in singing. Today, I am going to be reacting to and analyzing Dimash singing Stranger. It's been a while since I did a Dimash video. This one has been heavily requested, so I am indeed looking forward to this. I'm always blown away by his singing. I'm sure this will be no different. So let's jump in.
You crown far as I can see.
Oh, I love how soft and breathy he's singing.
You crown underneath my feet.
Looks like my twin on piano.
Stranger in a stranger's land.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, I love the way he changes his vibrato there. It's almost more of a pulse there. Because he's got a beautiful vibrato. That was a little different.
You chance to know who I am if I have the strength to begin again.
Ooh, that was so cool. So he's doing different shades of breathiness, and then he starts that last tone quite breathy, and then he engages just a little more depth of vocal fold, but this time no vibrato. He straight tones it. So what he has to do is he has to add a little more muscle at the vocal folds to move away from the breathiness. Now, usually with developing singers, when they do that, they pull themselves a little flat. Just because they have to employ a little more vocal fold, and the vocal folds get a little fatter, if you will, the contact, and of course he just stays right in pitch. Just flawless technique. That's a cool vibe. I dig the groove.
Somewhere in my heart, in ancient times, I wondered.
What is that? Whoa. Whoa. Oh my gosh, that's remarkable. And then in all those low notes, what he's doing is he's taking his larynx and he's lowering it a bit. So it's making the vocal tract longer. So he's getting these deep, rich tones down there, which of course is incredible when you consider how high he can sing. His voice is so unbelievably flexible.
These valleys I have climbed them on this hills.
Oh, and then he goes into a beautiful mix. And right there, so he's going to this F above middle C, and that's right in the transition area for male singers. And usually singers will begin to tense up there or fall apart. It sounds like it's nothing to him. His technique is so flawless. You don't hear him as he meets these technical challenges. You don't hear any work in his voice. It's just so easy for him at this point. Ooh, a little bit lower larynx now. Yeah. Yes. I mean, B flat's like nothing. I mean, right there, you know, getting these B flats, which is now getting into his upper register, but he's able to do it with the depth and the richness in his voice. He's not straining. He's not going thin. Very often with singers, when they're struggling, their larynx comes up a little too high. He puts his larynx wherever he wants it. He's controlling the length of this vocal tract. And if he makes it shorter, his voice gets brighter. If he makes it longer, it gets deeper and richer. And he just does this at will. That's a soprano high C. That's an F above soprano high C. Wow. And then just right down into his lower register.
New ground underneath my feet. Stranger in a stranger's land.
Yeah, just the control, the breathiness, depth.
Don't know who I am, we will have this strength to begin.
And I'm going to stop there because I can sense something big is coming. And also, if you don't stop these videos every 30 to 45 seconds at most, you'll get tagged by YouTube and you won't be able to see it. And I will have wasted all this time. So there, people who complain about me stopping, you kind of have to. Anyway, just that flourish that he did there, I just absolutely love. And he goes into more of a sound that I would assume be more associated with folk music of his country, and he just moves in and out of it just so beautifully. Ah, this is really cool. There we go. I mean, high C sharps. Oh, look at that. That high F sharp. And he has to take that vowel really, really open. He's actually tuning his track, his vocal track wonderfully. Because when he takes that vowel, he doesn't say strangers, he says stranger. And he makes the mouth really wide because what it's doing is it's making the vocal track shorter. So it's boosting the high frequencies in the note. Let me hear him do that again. Hold on. Yes. And then he darkens the voice. Wow. There's that high F sharp. That's been at least 10 seconds. Wow. That was at least 15 or so seconds on a high F sharp with spinning vibrato. Just, that's remarkable. That's just incredible. I mean, think about it. He went down to this low C, and now he's up here wailing on this high F sharp, and he even hit this F up here, the F6. I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy. He combines an instrument, a God-given instrument that he has developed where every part of it is technically flawless. You can get people who can demonstrate extremes in range, and they may have a high whistle voice and then they can get a low note, but there's often areas of their voice that are a little less developed. He's worked his voice, not only has he worked his voice top to bottom, but he's also able to bring in different sounds and colors and styles. He can sound like a female opera singer, he can sound like a bass. I just love his singing. I really don't know of another singer I can compare him to. I mean, he's in his own field with what he does. It's just, every time I watch him, I absolutely enjoy it. Hey, if you want to know more about me, please visit my website, johnhenny.com. You can get my free vocal warm-ups course. And if you enjoy this voice science stuff, check out my podcast, The Intelligent Vocalist, where I go more in depth as to how the voice works. And until next time, to better singing, we'll talk soon.